With the current market crash and Bitcoin hovering a little over $30,000, there's no doubt by now that we're in a bear market. And with every bear market comes an accumulation phase where you cash in on the bounce and you ride the bull run. And if we zoom out and look at the times the price crashed like this, we can see a pattern of at least an 80% dip, making a 16 to 18K Bitcoin very realistic. And keeping that accumulation phase in mind, today I want to discuss something a little different: crypto Roth IRAs, which is why today we're going to be looking at 3 different crypto Roth IRAs. So by the end of this video, I'm not only going to tell you which one I ended up investing with, but we're also going to see if we were to invest $100 a day over the next 20 years, how much money would we have? But before we do that, my name is Chris, and on this channel, I cover different ways I'm making money online. So if you do like videos about different ways of making passive income, be sure to subscribe for new videos coming out every single week. Now, Vanguard, one of the largest investment funds in the world, analyzes account data from over 5 million retirement accounts. And last year, the average 401k, which is a type of investment fund that taxes users on the withdrawal, had over $7 million in assets locked up and 60 million participants. On the other hand, the Roth IRA accounts had $1.5 trillion in assets locked up, so substantially less. And the main benefit to a Roth IRA is that you pay the taxes immediately. And in theory, that's better because as time goes on, taxes will increase. Now, compared to these numbers, the crypto Roth have significantly less in total assets locked up, which is expected considering the fact these are still in their infancy. And individual crypto IRA platforms like Bitcoin IRAs have reported amounts of $100 million invested into interest earning programs, and companies like iTrust have over $1 billion valuations, so they're starting to pick up steam. The main question I had before investing into a crypto Roth IRA was, why not just buy the crypto itself? And the answer is taxes. The IRS treats cryptos as property such as stocks, so there are no tax on the gains. In general, when a retirement account generates income on gains from the purchase and sale of a capital asset such as stocks, mutual funds, real estate, etc., irrespective of whether the gain was short-term or long-term, the retirement account does not pay any tax on that transaction. Hence, using those retirement funds to invest into cryptocurrencies can defer some of those gains that have been made. But that doesn't mean that these don't come with any cons. If you've been following the crypto market over the last couple of years, you should know how volatile it is. And as we've seen, something as simple as a tweet from the right or wrong person can drastically change the price of Bitcoin. Another con would be an unproven asset class. Given that crypto is a relatively new asset class, some experts question their effectiveness as investments. Unlike more traditional investments, many cryptos, including Bitcoin, don't have an underlying cash flow. However, there are companies out there like Gala right now that generated over $1.5 billion in transactions last year. Lastly, crypto Roths usually come with account costs and monthly fees, and the transparency on some of these fees with some companies can be questionable, which is why I chose 3 Roths to look at today. But first, let's look at today's sponsor, Avado. I noticed when staking my cryptos that I would lose a fortune over my lifetime in regards to fees. And when staking some of my favorite cryptocurrencies over the last couple of months, I noticed I was paying on average about a 3 to 5% fee. And this didn't seem too bad until I started seeing some of the fees I was getting hit with when I wanted to unstake. And this is because certain cryptos, you need a validator. Think of Validator as a pay tool on a bridge, and you use that bridge where you have to pay a fee. And in this case, the bridge or validator are computers that verify transactions for a minimum cost, and every crypto has a different minimum cost associated with it. I then thought, well, what if I could just be the validator and I could remove this middleman? I stake every crypto I hold long-term, and I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. And I knew the fees were going to add up, so I began my search researching validators across the interwebs. I came across a Reddit forum that mentioned you could avoid these fees by running your own validator nodes, and they listed a few different ones to choose from. I wanted one that I could host a few of my favorite cryptos that was convenient and easy to run and didn't use a lot of power, that was quiet. I went ahead and I found a validator service called Avado, and I reached out to them. Not only did they send me a free Avado to test out for myself, but they also walked me up how to set it up step by step, and it was pretty easy. With Avado, they have over 10 different nodes you can run: Ethereum, Avalanche, Monero, Bitcoin, and more. The main 2 cryptos I'm playing with on here are Near Protocol and Gnosis. Most of the other cryptos, AVAX, Ethereum, and a few more, have very high minimum stake costs. And Near Protocol is a project that I'm extremely passionate about, that when I believe the market bottoms out, I'm going to go pretty big on. So I knew that these fees could be astronomical once I ended up selling my Near in 3 to 5 years from now. If you're in the market for a validator and you want to avoid some of those staking fees, check out the link down below. Now, the first Roth IRA I want to take a look at is iTrust Capital. Now, it's worth noting the max that you can put in a crypto Roth Roth IRA, like any traditional Roth IRA, is $6,000. Now, there is an option called a SEP IRA where you can put in $61,000, but that's only for self-employed individuals. And all three of today's crypto Roths will allow you to take money from a traditional Roth account and transfer it in tax-free into any of these crypto Roths account as well. So that is an available option. Now, iTrust Capital does require a $1,000 minimum to start the account and a $30 trade minimum. They've been around since 2018 and it charges 1% per transaction and has no monthly fee. Additionally, new users get $100 in free Bitcoin when they fund their account as well. It's worth noting that iTrust Capital has some of the lowest fees out of any of these other crypto Roths. However, they don't have any financial advisors if that is something you're looking for. Next up is Bitcoin IRA. Established in 2016, Bitcoin IRA is the first and largest cryptocurrency IRA company. I went ahead and I played around with all three of the apps, and this one had one of the easiest user experiences. It does support over 60 different cryptocurrencies. So if you are looking to invest into other small altcoins, these might be the guys for you. Now, Bitcoin IRA does charge custodian fee, a security fee, and a one-time service fee. And if you do want to see those specific fees, you have to contact customer service. And the last crypto Roth, which has the highest minimum buying cost of $20,000, is Coin IRA. Now, there is a way to bypass this $20,000 buy-in, and it's if you take $3,500 from an already existing traditional IRA account and transfer it in as well. And this is because I really think they're trying to put an emphasis on using a crypto Roth IRA, specifically theirs, over a traditional IRA. And although the company doesn't publish any of the fees on the website, they've confirmed the annual costs, which include a $50 setup fee, $195 maintenance fee, and a 0.05% monthly for cryptocurrency storage. And like Bitcoin IRA, they have professionals on staff if you want a financial advisor to help you out. They also offer the ability to secure your assets offline on a hardware wallet if that's something you're into. So the question then becomes, how much could we make if we were to put $100 in every month over the next 20 years? And I went ahead and I started off with an initial investment of $5,000. And over the course of that 20 years, you would have a total of $460,000 on a $29,000 investment. Now, which one did I end up investing in? And I chose iTrust Capital. It had the lowest fees, and I don't really care about the financial advisor aspect as of right now. I'm only currently investing in Ethereum and Bitcoin. I don't really care about the other altcoins, even top 3 or 5 right now. I'm looking at this from a 10 to 20 year perspective, which I don't really do with any of my other crypto investments. But from this perspective, I have a feeling Ethereum and Bitcoin in the next 10 or 20 years aren't going anywhere. Now, check out the links down below. They are affiliate links, but if you do use those, you will get free Bitcoin yourself. So why not use them? And if you do like videos about making money online, be sure to like and subscribe. New videos coming out every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.